Hi, I'm here from Aunt M's Quilts and M's Scrap Bag, and I'm here today to show you how to make a two-tone drawstring backpack. I got these fun monster prints from Missouri Star, and I'm excited to turn them into drawstring backpacks that can be used. We're going back to school, so maybe your preschooler would like it and not feel left out when Big Brother and Big Sister go. You can use them for your trunk or treat here coming up in the fall, and then they can carry all their treats home in their little backpack. So lots of fun uses. Remember, if you like what you see here, to like and subscribe, and if you would like to dive deeper and join my community of scrappy adventurers, you can join my sew along. There's details in the description below. These prints from Missouri Star, you can get them and receive a 20% discount if you spend $50 or more, and there will be a link in the description below on how you can get that discount. All right, thanks again for watching. Let's get started. For your two-tone drawstring backpack, you're going to want two 10.5 by 17 inch pieces of fabric. If you have a fat quarter, you can just kind of half that. You'll have just a little bit left over, but this works really good if you just have a fat quarter. And then of your contrasting fabric, you're going to want two 6.5 by 17 inch. And then you're going to want bias tape, string, ribbon, whatever you want to use for your strings. Here I've made bias tape. I will put a link in my video of how to make bias tape if you'd like to do that. These are two 62-inch strips of bias tape. So to get started, what we're going to do is sew a 6.5 inch by 17 to your 6.5 by 17 along this edge. So I'll have our two pieces that look like this. I'm going to put them right sides together. And from the top, I'm going to measure down 2 inches and make a mark. Then I'm going to measure another 3/4 of an inch and make a mark. I'm going to come over on the other side, do the same thing. And then we're going to start at the top here. I'm going to do a 5/8 inch seam. Here I did a 1/4 inch just to sew them together, and I can finish that seam well. I'm going to go sew down to where I marked at 2 inches. And stop sewing and come down to where I marked the extra 3/4 inch, and then sew till I get to the top of where I've joined the fabric. I'm going to do that on both sides. You may want to back stitch when you get at these start and stop points just to reinforce your stitching so it doesn't come apart. Next, I want to press the seam open so I can find that little where the drawstring will go. I'll do that on both sides. Then I'm going to fold this down a 1/4 inch. What I like to do when I'm doing this is to just take a ruler, take a 3x5 card. I'm going to draw me a line that's a 1/4 inch in. And it doesn't matter where we start because we're going to go all the way around. But I can bring my fabric down to that line and just press, and I can just move the card and keep pressing all the way around, and it just gives me that even 1/4 inch all the way around. Just a simple, easy trick. Next, you're going to draw a line that's 1 1/4 from the edge, and we're going to repeat the process of bringing the fabric down to that line and pressing all the way around. Once you've pressed this open, you can just stitch around this opening. It just finishes the edge and makes it nice if you'd like to do that. Once you get that sewn, we're just going to top stitch around this all the way around. So I just barely come in, so I'm just catching that lip right there. Once you get that sewn all the way around, it will look like this if you've chosen to enclose that little opening. Then we're going to take one of our bias tape, or if you're using rope or ribbon, whatever you're using, put the safety pin through that. And we're going to start on one side, use the safety pin to help us get it all the way through, past this hole. So you've come in and out of the same hole. And just kind of pull that so these strings are about even on the end here. So just kind of adjust till you get there. And we're going to take the safety pin off, take our other bias strip that's 62 inches. We're going to come to the other hole that we have here and repeat that process of going all the way around. Come here, just kind of go around the strings that you already have. Go back in that hole and keep going all the way around. Once again, we'll make these about the same size, and we can adjust that. Kind of feel and make sure you don't have any twists in your bias or your rope or whatever you've used. So your strings will go on the inside. We're going to take them down. We're going to come up about 2.5 inches from the bottom here and put our strings there. Pull this over the top. You can pin this in place, and we'll do that on the other side as well. Then we're going to take the top here. We're going to line up our edges from where we started up here in our corner here. Line up the bottom. Once we get everything lined up, we're going to take it to the sewing machine, and then continuing from where we stopped before when we sewed the top and did the casing, we're going to sew all the way around the bottom and back up to where we ended before. You may want to reinforce where your straps are by going back and forth in your stitching. Once you get that all sewn, you can clip your corner here and here, and then we'll just turn this inside out, and there's your drawstring bag. So mix and repeat. Have fun with them. They make great little gifts. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. If you want to go deeper, remember to join Aunt M's Sew-Along Adventure. There's a link in the description below. It's a fun community and great way to build your skills. See you next time. Bye-bye.